1,000 metres. And away they go from that 1,000 metre mark. It was Exhale that was slow. Karangetang got out flying on the inside. Karangetang along the inside, Swing Upon a Star is their highest honours in the red cap towards the middle outside. Mescal and Mandalay is racing there. In the middle is Mandalay, and further back in the field we go back to Exhale. It's Karangetang as they come past the 350 who leads the way by 3 or 4 lengths. Highest Honour is racing in second. Swing Upon a Star is back in third as they pass the 200. Karangetang is in front from Highest Honour. Swing Upon a Star has got 3 or 4 lengths to make up. Karangetang, Swing Upon a Star is trying to bridge the gap, but Karangetang is still far ahead, about 2 lengths ahead into the closing stages, and the line is coming now. Karangetang, Swing Upon a Star, Mandalay behind that, Highest Honour. There's a close-up shot, and you'll notice quite confidently ridden too. Keegan didn't seem too worried. He's slowly edging him to the outside. Does take a little bit of a look behind to see where is anything coming, and probably got a glimpse of Swing Upon a Star, then pulls the crop out to give encouragement, but was just too far ahead, to be honest, and could not be caught. Well done to everybody involved here. Mr. Werners, Lawrence, congratulations to you and all of those involved. Mr. Kierville, Mr. Priesel involved, Evert Hall as well, Johan Janssen van Vieren, that's all of the winning team, and bred here by Wilgeborstrift and Maritz van Teen Stud. That's the call of the second race, and it's a good start.
All right, welcome back. It was the first leg of the Place Accumulator, and that's more like it. A very good win by Karangetang. Well done to Johan Janssen van Vieren and to all the winning connections. And, of course, Keegan de Mello continues to rack them up. I believe it's 131 already for the season. Well done, Keegs. Obviously, straightforward stuff out the machine. We know that he's got his quirks on his day, but when his mind's there, he can...
You know, he's also tons of ability. I think this is sort of his trip. It's taken us a while to figure that out, but I don't think his horse that's going to go any further. And it's very unfortunate because as a young horse we thought he would, and he just hasn't gone that way. But as long as the ability's still there, he can pick up more. He's just a very nice horse to ride. He's pretty straightforward, and he's got a nice turn of foot when he gives it. Today
I thought he went down to the start nicely. I mean, Johan said he had him in a good headspace back at home, so clearly a lot of work gone into him.
Yes, obviously Johan and his team, they've twerked quite a bit with him, and I think the pacifiers have done him a world of good as well, just calm him down a little bit. And yeah, last week I came to do gallops, and I actually sat on him at work, and I said this is probably the best he's felt in a very long time. So I'm not surprised that he won as easy as he did, and just really happy for the horse because I think he deserves it.
Look, you're riding winners all over the country. I don't know how you do it with all the travelling, but keep up the good work. I do need to ask you about that horse Toffers coming up.
Yes, look, I thought he's very well weighted in the race. I know there's a class horse in that Thunderstone, but he still has to pick up form, and my horse is probably hitting peak fitness and peak form, so I think he's probably the horse to beat without going in there very cocky, but we're going out there with a big chance.
Obviously, Jimmy Don went on to win a cracking race at Turfentine. I do need to ask you, not worried about the mile?
Not at all. You know, he's a pretty straightforward horse. He switches off wherever you put him, and like I said, he's got a very nice turn of foot. So if I could use that in his advantage, I'm sure he'll be there at the finish.
And then you're riding one more, Big-Eyed Girl, I think the horse's name is. I know that she ran a lovely race last time.
Yeah, I seem to get the best out of her sometimes, so I'm really hoping she brings her best form. I do think the Ashley Fortune horse is going to be very hard to beat. Probably had no right to win last time, and it's still won, so probably the horse to beat, but yeah, let's hope she brings her form, and she'll be there.
Keeks, keep up the good work. Well done over here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just well done to Mr. Werners and his family. Thank you very much for the opportunities once again. To Mr. Purcell and to the Everett Hall family, very big well done to all of them. And to Jan and his team, very big well done. And to my sponsors for winning form, thank you.
Very well said. That's Keegan de Mello. Well done to Keegan. Well done, Johan. Thank you very much for chatting to us. I know that there's a bit of pressure that come with these nice horses, but he's come through with flying colours today.
I'm just happy for him. You know, he had a serious reputation as a 2-year-old. And he's just been unlucky ever since. He was supposed to run, I think, 12 or 13 days ago, and he's always had feet issues. He's got horse with horrible feet, and we maybe let it slip a little bit over the last month or so after the Heritage, and he didn't trot so well last week, and I had to scratch him, and I absolutely threw my toys out the cot. So my farrier and my vet, their ears were pricked the last 10 days, and they've done a really, really good job to get him here, because 12 days ago he wasn't perfect. Yeah, very footy. So very happy for everybody. You know, listen, helped us today, tailwind, everything in favour. It's looking at your card now, the course record's 55 5:31, and I see the time came up 55:49. So he's 200ths of a second off the course record, which is
Impressive.
very, very fast. Tailwind help, like I said. But yeah, just happy for all the owners. Same partnership that had Shivanya on when did we race? Yeah. Same owners. So yeah, nice for them all to have 2 in a week.
Things going along nicely. Obviously, you got that horse a bit later on. I think Big Eyed Girl and Insatiable, both runners over there.
Yeah, that race was split a bit strangely because usually they would fall into different categories. I feel they both very, very well. Big Eye Girl is a bleeder, I've always said it. So you're going to get the odd poor run every now and then, and it is hot today. Luckily, there's a good breeze here because I think it would have been scorching if there wasn't a breeze. But I feel I've probably have it better than I've had in a while. But keep in mind that she is a bleeder on a hot day. And then Insatiable with the weight, she's going to go quick. She always does. Just hopefully the tailwind stays behind and she can stay on.
Johan, keep up the good work. I know things going along nicely. Like I said, there's a lot of pressure that comes with it, but you're doing a sterling job.
I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Well done. That's Johan Janse van Vuuren. Thank you very much to him. He's always willing, transparent, wanting to help the public out there. So thanks very much to Johan and his whole team. So there we go. Karangetang has opened up the place accumulator. The horses coming into the parade ring for the next, and that'll be race 3, the first leg of today's Pick 6.